James Taylor put together some great finger-picking songs. This is one of my favorites, one of the first ones I remember hearing and loving and learning, Carolina in My Mind. Of course, it came out on his first album, the album that came out on Apple, his real first album. Had a lot of great orchestration and stuff on it. Makes a great finger-picking song. I want to talk just a little bit about some of the things you have to do to get through it, because James Taylor's finger-picking style is really free-form, a little bit random. It's not your normal alternating bass Travis picking stuff, and it's not straight arpeggios like Babe I'm Gonna Leave You and some of that kind of stuff. So he does have a lot of variety in what he plays, which makes it pretty difficult to play his stuff exactly right. Now, it's not important to play it exactly right most of the time, as long as you have the techniques down of pinching notes when you need to, adding on hammer-ons when you need to, doing a double bass when you need to, and picking out certain melody notes with certain chord shapes. So all I really want to talk about here is a couple things that happen in the intro. I'm capoed at the 3rd fret, just because when he sings this song he does a little bit up the neck, and you could hear that gives the guitar a really it changes the tone of the guitar. When I'm playing a D chord here, it's much brighter and crisper than a regular D chord. It's got a little bit heading into mandolin type sounds. Now the chord progression though is very simple from D. An important thing when he goes to the G chords here is that he keeps his 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string and plays the G chords with what I call the 4-finger G, which gives you a D and a G on the top 2 strings, G on the highest string and D on the 3rd string. But then the bass descends to F sharp at the 2nd fret, and then he goes to E minor and keeps the same fingering of the notes on the first 2 strings, and then just takes off his 1st finger to create an A7 sus4 chord. So it's all the same chords as in Wonderwall, the Oasis tune, or the same types of chords, where you don't really change the notes on the top. You just move through them as you need to. So at first I have students practice this song just pinching those chords, grabbing the D, moving your 1st and 2nd fingers down to the bass strings for the G, grabbing that, having the bass move to F sharp. When I say grab, these 3 fingers play the top 3 strings and your thumb plays the bass note. Going to E minor, and you don't even really need those other 2 fingers on there, but not a bad thing. Then taking your 1st finger off to hit the A and the bass. And there you have pretty much the intro. Now the picking is a little bit fancier, and that's the kind of thing that I'll address in lessons over at Totally Guitars. So if you're interested especially in working on this song or others like it, there are a whole bunch that are right out of this same vein. We have all kinds of really cool stuff there. Forum where questions get answered and asked. People upload videos of them working on songs that everybody else can help out with. Whole community where there are lots of groups, discussion groups going on. And one of the coolest things is the way we decide what lessons to do up there are by people recommending lessons and then other people voting on them. So if enough people put their vote in for a song like Carolina in My Mind, it's a song we'll get to a really detailed lesson. And if you want to check out some of the target lessons there's definitely a couple available for everybody to see. So if you want to see more of this kind of stuff and some of the lessons that I've put up at Totally Guitars, come on over to TotallyGuitars.com, check us out, and let me know if you really need to see Carolina in My Mind. I will get to it.
If you could read my mind, love, what a tale my thoughts could tell. Just like an old time movie, by a ghost from a wishing well, in a castle dark or a fortress strong.